I am Arthur Wingfeather.
When we set out to create the Wingfeather Saga animated series, we wanted to make something timeless, something that would have a visual design and kind of aesthetic that would age well, and I think we've done that. I think because of all the brilliant paintings that we've applied and the way that the technology of CG feels painterly has given it a timeless quality that I'm very excited about.
It's so beautiful and it's so powerful.
We have to find him, Papa.
And once we get to safety, we can come up with a plan to find the boys.
Come with us.
Wow.
I'm just getting more and more excited, not just about the story, but how we can keep improving the processes in the studio and our workflow and our pipeline.
One of the core ideas that Chris and Keith and Andrew had from the start of the short film was a distinct look and feel, and this very hand-painted look to it. To get that look and feel, Keith Lengo, our CTO, also an executive producer, started working within the Unreal Engine.
I had been pretty experienced in using game engines for cinematics and or linear content media for a good while. So I already knew the power of what it could do. Unreal is just a new tool in that realm for me. The thing we wanted to do in our painterly styles, we wanted to have a gradient that would go between one color and another. So if you had, this light here coming, we would do that in the shader. We wouldn't light it. We'd put that color of that light in the shader. But we didn't want a hard edge because that's toon shading. And this was more supposed to be painterly. So we needed the ability to take paint strokes and break up that edge. Once I figured out how to do that in the material system, in our shader, it was like, okay, this will work. I knew the rest of it would work. Singularity of a development environment is really, really important. We don't have to switch from this program to that program, to switch from this coding shading language to this coding shading language. Doing away with that entire thing, the round-tripping side of it, and just being able to do right in engine made retakes significantly faster and easier to do. So being in engine for everything, for rigging and in animation, it just streamlined the entire process. If it's in engine, and if it's a simple little fix, instead of having to bounce that back out to an animator who has to fix it in a Maya rig, we could just have anybody who's available. You can have the lighter just do it right in the scene, or you can have a TD do it, so that animators didn't have to slow down and go fix these technical things quite as much. It just allowed the animators to spend their time doing what they're good at, which is creating believable, compelling character performances. It is literally an iterations business. That's all this stuff is. To not use tools that would make your ability to iterate faster for the same amount of time and money seems foolhardy. Unreal Engine is a force multiplier for iterations.
We made it!
There's a confidence across our team of knowing the tools we have and how we tell the story, and I think season 4 and then now 5 will build upon each of those in a way that the audience will definitely feel.
As long as there's any hope,